Boker Tov.
Yes, Boker Tov. Morning, Sean. Good morning, Nehemiah. Good morning, Yitzi. Good morning, Isaac. Do some good stuff. Good to see you all. Looking forward to hear what you guys have to say about daily wisdom. Also looking forward to see what I have to say about daily wisdom. We are on page 202. Third reading, Leviticus 7:11 through 38. A person was required to offer up a thanksgiving offering whenever he or she experienced some open example of God's protection or help. So from my experience, good morning, Chaim Moshe. We're just gonna quick. Oh, you're on mute. From my experience and from other people's experience as well, basically, happiness is dependent on being thankful. When I spend time in my day every day, the more I am spending being thankful, the happier I become. Why is it? It's a good question. I think that it's because, first of all, I start realizing how much good there is in my life. I also start appreciating the good that I have instead of looking at what I don't have. That's a good start. Woo! Oh.
Yeah, always be thankful. I'll tell you, Yak Rivenu, Begon Vayikra Zion Yud Beis. If a person is bringing a sacrifice in order to give thanks, what's the reason that we have to give thanks every time to God? Like, we don't really have to give thanks to Him. Like, if someone gets you a car, you thank him, but you don't have to thank him every day. Oh, thank you for this car. It's very awesome. I'm enjoying this car. Sometimes you don't really have to thank him. They just know that you're, like, the first time you say thank you, they know that you're appreciative and you really like that that you have it. So most of the time you don't always have to be thankful for a lot of things. Like, one thank you is okay.
Nehemiah.
Good morning. Good morning, Kobe. Good morning, Itzy. Good morning, Isaac. How's everyone doing? It's nice to see familiar faces. Actually, my friend is coming to Jets from London. I just saw him last night. David Pines. He's gonna be in Jets later on today for you. So lucky. I was gonna come at one point. I'm saying Stewart said yes, and then he said no. I would have been mad. I was just thinking about it last night. Coming to Jets for Purim. Thing is, I wanted to stay till like Pesach or something. Yeah. Jets last year was crazy. Yalla.
Kobe.
Hi, Maisha. Your turn. You want us to hear you, got to take yourself off mute.
Gosh. Oh, I can't reenact what I just did. You didn't hear any of it? Not. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Yitzi! Yitzi! Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Nehemiah. Nehemiah, that's a pretty schmaxy sweater. I also have one. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I hope everybody has a phenomenal day. That's it.
Thank you for that, y'all. Shkoyach Yitzi. Those are very cool shoes. Very cool. Very, very cool. And that's a good question, actually. What are you gonna think all the time? You think one time for getting something, and then you stop. It's a good question. So besides for the reason that I gave that it actually brings you happiness, like if someone bought you a car, like what I would do, I don't know if I would do, but it would be a nice idea for me to ask them, like, with your permission, sir, person that bought me a car, I would like to send you thanks every so often. Just so that, not for you. The first thanks is for you. But every so often the thanks is for me, just so that I should be appreciative and not forget that I got this as a gift. Someone got me a car.
Mhm.
So when I continually say thank you, I continually appreciate it. But I still think that there's more reasons, because that's a good question. Why do I have to say thank Hashem like all the time? I would go maybe in the direction of Hashem gives us life every day. I'm not thanking him for the life that he gave us yesterday, thanking him for the life that he gave us today and all the stuff that he's doing today. So therefore, constantly saying thank you will constantly realize more and more about what he does for us. That's a good question. I like it.
That's groups. That's gonna be hilarious. In this messianic era, communal sacrifice will continue to be offered up, but there will no longer be personal sacrifice. The sole expectation will be the Thanksgiving offering. Similarly, we are taught that the messianic era, all forms of prayers will cease exist from the prayers of Thanksgiving. I mean, like Thanksgiving, like everyone wants to like say what they're thankful for. I can imagine a few people are thankful for their phones, that they have their phones and they're still living with their phones. Some people will say they're thankful for having parents and stuff. But I mean, like, most of the time, people aren't saying, I'm thankful for. There are probably a few people that say, I'm thankful for that God kept me alive for all these years or something like that. But, like, I mean, we could thank him once. Like, yeah.
Nehemiah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, bro. Now it's hard and hella high. Thank God. I'm going to studio in half an hour. And I'm tired. It's weird because I remember as a kid I used to like love prayer and like I used to look forward to it. And then like I just heard yesterday that's Purim like in 2 days. I'm like what? Yeah. I'm doing like a little part, not like a party for guys of the clubhouse. It's like a shit ton of teenagers, and I'm gonna DJ. It's gonna be sick. Thank God. Yo, yes.
Sean, I had a comment to say to him. I hate dealing with airlines. This lady is pretty nice, you know. Booked someone who would fly for him, gave him a great deal on it. That's what we do for friends. Lose 10,000 miles out. But you know, our friends, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just bored. I have to leave in like 10 minutes.
I have to sign up for a GED test. So it's a short session for me. Why is it? So, Isaac, good to see you today. Like always, it's possible not good to see you. There's no reason to be bad to see you. Ever. It's always good reasons. And yeah. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And I go Zamin, and I go Krinsky, and it's basically a full day. That we see my friend comes here to town that I booked this flight for. That was so funny. Last minute, he's like, okay. I'm like, yo, where do you have a He's like, I don't know. I'm like, I thought you were flying 100. Like, if I find a flight for 200, I'm coming. Made it work. 245.
Yeah, see? You have to start behaving like a millionaire. Because I really just saw you for the first time and realized I think you could be a millionaire. So you have to behave. Behave like you want to behave, because if not, then you're gonna end up being like chas v'shalom. You know what I mean?
I'm not going to be a beggar.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I said. And don't talk during my turn.
I will talk.
Anyways, I just sent over a important message. If you're a millionaire, how do you want to behave? So start behaving like that. The purpose of personal sacrifices, other than Thanksgiving offering, is to orient our animal soul toward divinity. Once the process of atonement will have been completed, and we will no longer have the desire to sin, these types of sacrifices will become obsolete. Only the Thanksgiving offering will remain, for its function is to express our acknowledgement for our dependence upon God. And this will continue to be the case. This idea of Thanksgiving, to show our dependence on God. I mean, it's not that He gave us a life.
I mean,
So noisy.
I mean, you can thank you can thank a person a bunch of times, but I mean, what is he getting out of it? Like, yeah, you're welcome. Like, I'm happy that I got you this and stuff. And like, if someone like, I don't know, if he gets a limo, or let's say he wins a prize in a raffle, I mean, he's thanking the people that gave it to him. But I mean, at the end of the day, is it really thanks? Like, yeah, he thanked you, but like, is he really gonna feel like that's more louder than this? Yeah, I mean, most of the time we don't know what we're thanking people for, and why we're thanking. And I mean, if we thanked every single like second, then I mean, 3 times a day we sacrificed, and we gave thanks to God for 3 times, saying maybe more we need to do to bring Mashiach. I don't know. Mashiach will do.
Nehemiah.
Yeah, you have to give thanks. Man. I'm looking at a fish tank and I'm just thinking, wow. Every 3 seconds, a brain reboots. How do they live? These people, like, I mean, these fish, like, it's weird. But anyways, Isaac, how you doing? How's it going? How's Los Angeles? Yeah.
No, you don't have to worry about that because it's my job to do that. It's my job to fill up the canteen, not yours. I don't make people the second they take a brownie bar, and I'll go into the store to where I keep the rest, put a new one in, because it's not how business works. Your employees, because we work here, it's like a business, and the water is part of a business, so it's the worker's job to do it. So I could do it for you, and you don't have to worry about it. I look through everything a few times a day, see if anything needs to be filled up, and if yes, I fill it up. Simple and easy. The day's almost just started. I feel like it's already been 2 hours. That's what happens when you speak to customer service. They make your day feel so long, because half hour, 2 minutes on hold, sounds like an hour on hold. That's what it feels like. I just honestly, I wish all these customer service or call centers, they would have good response, what's it called? Like banks. The answer was in 2 seconds, like by banks.
Okay.
You got it wrong. Yeah. So, but customer service is very annoying.
So, figuring out my wife. The unfortunate part about customer service is that we've been very, very spoiled and definitely not thankful. That's why we get upset quite easily, because we are the literally most entitled generation to ever exist. Which is interesting, because we're actually entitled to Mashiach. We completely don't. I don't know what entitled means. Like, Mashiach is supposed to come now, but definitely not because we deserve him or something like that, but because he's got to come, and we're standing on giants' shoulders. You know the whole story. So he answers your question about why we have to do it every day. Similarly, we will no longer need to pray for our needs. We will not lack anything. Illness and poverty will be matters of the past, and harmony and spiritual sensitivity will become the hallmarks of society. Prayer will consist only of giving thanks as we continuously acknowledge God's benevolence and wonders. It's another reason why we should say thanks all the time, is to prepare ourselves for the era of Mashiach.
I mean, I think that when Mashiach comes, the only vocabulary word that we'll only be able to say is thank you. I'm saying, if someone just starts just saying thank you to everything that he has, the next thing you know, instead of saying a sentence, he's gonna put in thank you in a sentence or something, and it's gonna look weird on his resume or something. Then if he gets fired or something, thank you or something, what? Saying most of the time, if someone has something in his vocabulary and you just keep saying it for a very long time, and every single day he says it, and then it'll be helpful for him to have the vocabulary, but sometimes that it's not really the right time to say thank you. Sometimes, most of the time, we think that it's not right to say thank you. Customer service isn't really they don't know what you are. They don't know what they're supposed to answer you.
So generally, I'm not talking about the person you speak to. I'm talking about how basically when it's gotten better since a few years ago. Like a few years ago, I'd have to call and I would literally have to sit there for a half hour on hold. And and I'm just saying, Delta is pretty good because I've experienced longer. Especially when it's funny when you call government stuff, you call DMV, passport agencies, all these stuff. You could be waiting on hold for an hour. When I lost my license, I waited on hold for an hour. So it has improved, but I think like as 10 minutes is not that long. I think it's not that long either, because they say you could hang up and they call you right back. I love that feature because I hate when I have to sit on hold. You just can't do anything else really because you're focusing on the phone, and then whatever. Customer service will always be bad, but I like when I call my bank, I literally pick a call and it goes straight to people, because I don't know why every bank, American Express, Chase, I've never had to wait really. Most I've waited was 3-4 minutes. So it's annoying that you have to wait. I think everyone could look at the banks and see how customer service should be. And yeah, the call.
You have to use other words besides for annoying so that you actually figure out how it makes you feel. Second of all, isn't that weird that we're expecting the people Pasha to be waiting there 24/7 at the phone so that when I call, they have to pick up right away? See, it's just interesting. I also expect it, but it's like it's a little strange that I feel so entitled because of all the other very important things that I have to do in my very busy schedule. Like thousands of hours of TV shows that I have to watch. Literally thousands of hours, but I can't wait on the phone for a few minutes.
I wanted to come to Chassidut.
Why are you speaking during my time? Again, speaking during my time. I mean, I like that I'm saying things that make you want to say something. So, but I want you to say those things during your time. So if you find that it's important, wait till your time and you'll say it. Similarly, we'll no longer need to pray for our needs. We will not lack anything. Illness and poverty will be matters of the past. And harmony. I said that already. We can hasten the Messianic era by emphasizing in our present lives that we will. Fine.
You can hate. I'll let you read this one. I mean, like, I mean, there was this movie I watched, and it was a kid show, and like, it was like there was like, it was like the whole internet, and like there was this guy by the search bar, and he's called the search, and everyone goes to him, and no one says thank you. Like everyone's like on their computer, and like this is called Wreck the Internet. Ralph Wrecks the Internet. So like this guy, just like everyone like goes on and like, oh, okay, this is what you want to look for, and then they send search, and then he goes and then they get sent to where they want to. There was this one person like that came from an arcade game, and they asked for this thing, how to get go to like to get a new to get something for the arcade game, and this girl said thank you, and he thought it was awesome.
We can hasten the Messianic era by emphasizing in our present lives what will be true in Messianic times. Thus, by placing the emphasis in our prayers on appreciating God's goodness, we hasten the time when this will indeed be our prayers' sole focus. Aratar Vika, page 223, Ibn Tehillim, page 369, Ibn Nach, pages 963 and 964. So it boils down, it seems to all boil down to a thank you, to being thankful of the Eivishter. So to appreciate that everything Hashem gives me, can I do that in one day? And my answer to myself is no. No, I cannot do it in one day. Not only can't I do it in one day, even the things that I would say thank you for, I don't think that I can truly appreciate and truly be thankful for something unless I say thank you for many days in a row. Like saying thank you for something like life. You know, you gave me my legs. Say thank you that I'm able to walk on my legs. I say that one time and I'll appreciate it my whole life. I don't think so. I think that maybe if I say it every single day, maybe I'll come to appreciate that I can walk on my legs.
Yeah, I mean, now as I'm thinking about it, I was thinking, saying the movie I watched, it's like God is the search bar, and we're just all like a bunch of people on the internet, and like we're not even saying thank you to the guy that by the search bar, because we're all like focused on, yeah, I want to get this and this and this, and then there's one person that's not really from the internet, and they come and they say thank you, and there's like everyone's like no one's like really paying attention, everyone's like on the computer and stuff, but this guy that's by the search bar, once someone said, when this person said thank you, he said he was so happy because everyone doesn't really say thank you to the search bar. So I'm saying like we don't really thank God because we're like all busy and yeah, I got this and this and this. Okay, I thank the person that got it to me. Yeah, I got this. I want this and this. But like we're not really thanking the person for getting like for giving us everything. But like yeah. Um your turn.
Aha. Yes. So thank you, Hashem, for putting Yitzi in my life and for setting up this day, this interesting schedule of people coming and going at weird times. And that I ended up with Yitzi, me and Yitzi, so that I can come to this conclusion after learning with him. Whoa! That's why I only joined for a second?
Exactly. That's why no video.
Welcome.
Thank you. Get sit in my seat.
Welcome home.
Wow, it's such a different. Wow, it's completely different. Yeah, say thank you to me. What's up, Yitzi? How's it going? Ooh, those shoes in real life. Damn. Fire. Let me join you guys for the rest of it.
Absolutely. We got 5 minutes left. I gotta go in 5 minutes. So I'm thankful for Yitzi because that's a big conclusion that I came to. You asked a good question, and I realized what the answer is throughout this today in the past 40 minutes. That it makes a difference. If I say things every day, then I might actually come to appreciate things in my life. That means to say thank you one time for getting a cool T-shirt, then maybe. But okay.
I mean, we don't really notice that we're what we're getting and what we're thinking. Like, I could get a car and thank the guy that gave me the car, but really, once I get into that car, I'm like, awesome. I have all these things now. I'm cool and stuff. But like, am I really thankful for that guy that got me the car? No, I picked out the car. He sold it to me. I think I thanked him for letting me buy this car, but like I'm not really thanking him for giving me the car because like even if I wanted something else, like I don't think he would have it. Like if I wanted something else and I went to a different like car dealership, like and these people have it, like I mean it's different. Like no one knows what the right thing is. Like should I thank him every single day or should I just thank him once? So like I mean when we like dive into Hashem, I mean we're thanking him for a bunch of things, even though we sometimes we realize what we're saying, and sometimes people are just like, okay, I say this and this and this, and then I'm finished with the minion, and if I do this and this, and I'm finished.
Wow.
weird to be back here, especially with this setup. I don't know what to say. It's really weird to be back. That's it. I did not expect this half of the room to look the way it does. I don't know what I was envisioning in my mind. This is not the way I thought the room looked. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's good to see you. It's great to see you. Yeah, I decided to make a surprise for everyone. I don't know. Kobe hooked me up with a flight over the Shawitone. So yeah, decided to make a surprise for everyone. Very happy I came. Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. And welcome. Ooh. Yeah, so I guess the challenge that I would think that I should do is that maybe pay attention. I could think about it in brachas. We say brachas. And I also thought of another idea while I was thinking about that. Right? That when I say brachas, I should pay attention. I'm thinking Hashem for clothing, right? For giving me clothes, for what is it? For helping me be able to walk, for whatever, all the different stuff. Making distinctions between day and night. I don't know, whatever it is, all the different things make my body healthy. Many things that I say thank you for, maybe I should pay attention to them. One time, and then maybe it'll be a second time, that I'll actually pay attention to what I'm saying. Or today in davening, to find a part and to actually pay attention to what I'm saying thank you for. And I realized also when I was thinking about that is that while we say brachas, we also say to who? We say Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam. We're saying blessed. Anyways, but I think the idea of thanks is also in there. But we're also mentioning who it is. You, blessed you, God, our God, King of the universe. Why am I saying that? Because the King of the universe thinking about my little needs. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's great seeing you, Shalom. I hear there's more kids coming as a surprise. I can't say anything, or else I don't know what will happen. But Farm's gonna be lit because a bunch of kids are coming back. I'm actually gonna try to find a way to come surprise everyone, even though everyone thinks that I'm not coming, because I'm not really supposed to come because my parents don't want me to. But I'm gonna figure out a way and have fun with everyone, and yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, the water that I have, I made a bracha, I thanked God, but really I should be thanking you or your brother for getting the water and for supplying it and for letting me have it. But usually whenever we get something, we're not really focused on thanking the person. Sometimes we are, but I was just thinking I don't think any of us really thank everyone. When we go on trips, we're not thanking yeah, the teachers gave us a trip. Yeah, I'm gonna thank them for making us have a great time or something.
You have more time?
No.
All right.
Want to say something? You can say something.
No, I was just wondering.
What are you wondering about?
I was wondering. I don't know. It's really great to be back, honestly.